Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder of Path Trading Partners along with Bob Iacchino. So Bitcoin continued to rally. This was the old swing high, already updated the retracement levels, got up to 93.92. We had this cluster here from about 9300 to 9360 area. We're watching for a reaction. And we've got up there and now we've fallen back to the rotation zone. At this point, I'm going to raise some of these levels up. So next key area, 9634 area, roughly 9600. So that's the key area we'll be watching. We already returned and dipped in the rotation zone on the 4 hour. Starting to rotate back up right now. So we're going to have to see. If you want to know a really good way to do rotations back up and to look at stuff, you can always take a trend line and draw it here and watch when it breaks the trend line. That's one key way. Or you can wait for this bar to close and then the takeout of the high of that bar. Those are a couple good different ways if you want to practice looking for sustainable rotations back up. If that does not hold, the bottom of the rotation zone, 8741, this little shelf coming in here, that's the next key level of support. Let's switch over to that daily chart. Daily chart. So you can see here a nice selling pressure again coming in this area. Key support on the daily. The 12.5% retracement on this whole move up comes in about 8620, and we have the rising 8 at 8500 roughly right now. So 8500 8620 is a key support zone, first key support zone based off the daily time frame. So that's what you're going to be watching for, and the next key levels higher. Now we can switch over to Ethereum. We had 279.43 area was the next high, running up to that area and then pulling back, actually dropping through to, here's a quick pause. So if you're using that, what I just talked about on the last with the Bitcoin, so you'd be watching, all right, we got a nice green bar up. Let's see if it holds and takes out that high. No, it did not. It returned to the rotation zone. So now you'd be watching for this bar to complete and then a takeout of that high. Or again, you could draw the trend line down and look to see if once it breaks that trend line, especially on a closing basis, is always a safer. It depends if you're more aggressive or more conservative. But right now, key area, if it drops back below 264, then we'll start watching the bigger pullback, and we'll look for the daily chart for the bigger pullback. If we get back above 279, 285.37 is the next key area. It does look like we still are running divergences, so much higher high here, lower high in the RSI. So if this rotation does not sustain upward, I'm going to start watching for the bigger pullback. Switch over to daily chart. Bigger pullback area. You can see here lots of selling pressure over the last every time it's been up here since mid-May. So you had all this, you can see with all these tails, every time it gets up here, lots of selling pressure. So key support coming in is about 260, first level of support on the daily, and then if that fails, down to about 253. Those are the key levels we're watching for in Ethereum and Bitcoin. We'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.